Hey, what's up, guys? It's the final round, and my name is Jordan. This is a channel where the episodes come out the day before the lines drop. I do some research, I compile it together, put it into a video for you guys. And if you want to discuss the lines, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. There's conversation that goes on all day long about the lines as they come out. It's great people, really smart people who bring their research all together, and it's a great community. And I want to be real with you guys. This NBA, the last week and a half, it's becoming much more unpredictable. I see a lot of people just taking this week off, and I'll be the first to tell you it's not getting any easier. You're seeing a lot more blowouts. You're seeing a lot of more bench players getting more minutes. It's getting a lot more difficult. A lot of historical data is becoming less relevant. So I'm going to do the best I can. But to be 100% honest with you guys, this final week is going to be extremely difficult. For April 1st, we do have 2 games, and all 4 teams have something to play for. So hopefully the historical data of matchups is relevant for these games. So I'm going to do my best. And I don't charge for any of this. I don't want to charge for any of this. But if you do well and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and a Venmo in the description, and you can donate back to the channel. Keeps me motivated, keeps me going. And thank you to the people who have donated. Someone gave a really big donation the other day, and they didn't say why, they just donated, and thank you so much for that. I'm glad I helped you make some money, and that's the whole point of this, is just to help you guys out, and I'm doing my best. So if you can, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and if you have a little bit of extra time, can you leave a comment for the algorithm to get the video out there? It can be anything, just any word, any phrase. You can ask me a question. You can just put an emoji, a fire emoji, that works, and it gets the video out there. And thank you for the people who do that. And I'm also partnered with the app JOCKMKT. They do player props. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, $2,200 if you use promo code FINALROUND11. And I did have someone who left a comment who said that they tried JOCKMKT and they see that there's some lower lines than they see on Prizepicks, and they won 3 days in a row. So I'm putting that comment up there. Thank you for letting me share that comment. And I have 6 picks for you guys for April 1st. Hopefully some of this can come through. The first game, we have the Mavericks versus the Heat. Both of these teams need to win to stay in the playoff hunt or in the play-in games. So I'm looking at Tim Hardaway Jr. I know Luka's an obvious choice. Kyrie's an obvious choice for scoring. But Tim Hardaway Jr. has been scoring well lately, and the Heat give up the second most points to the small forward position, and Hardaway Jr. has been scoring 15.5 points over his last 10 games. So if you can get a line around 14.5, this is a good spot and a good matchup for him to go over. Second pick's going to be an obvious one, Jimmy Butler up against the Mavericks. The Mavericks give up the 7th most points to the small forward position, and Jimmy Butler over his last 10 games is averaging 26 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's pretty much doing everything, and I expect him to try to do everything to get a win here. Third pick, I'm looking at Jonas Valanciunas of the Pelicans. The Pelicans and Clippers need to win this game. They need to stay in the playoff hunt. The Clippers give up the 4th most rebounds and the 2nd most assists to the center position. I'm not sure how relevant assists is going to be, but if you want to throw it in there with like a rebounds and assist prop, that could look good. Over his last 10 games, he's averaging 15.5 points, 13.5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. So I think rebounds and assists might be a good look for Jonas Valanciunas in this game. And fourth pick is going to be Russell Westbrook up against the Pelicans, who are giving up the 2nd most points to the point guard position. And Westbrook over his last 10 games is averaging 15.5 points, and I'm just throwing it in there, 5.5 rebounds and 7 assists. So he'll most likely have CJ McCollum guarding him, and he's He's had to step up with Paul George out. So if you can get his line around 15.5, I think that's a good spot for Russell Westbrook. And fifth pick is going to be Kyrie Irving. And of course, scoring is always open for him. But the Heat give up the most assists to the shooting guard position. And over Kyrie's last 10 games, he's averaging 5.2 assists. So I think they like to have his assist line around 5.5. If it's at 4.5, great. Yeah, that's a go take over. It's at 5.5. It's definitely something to think about for your slips. And the sixth pick is going to be if Bam Adebayo is out. He's questionable for April 1st game. I'm looking at Kevin Love. His minutes have kind of gone down a little bit to the 20 minutes a game. Or I've seen 18, 19 minutes a game. But the Mavericks are giving up the most points and the third most rebounds to the power forward position. Cody Zeller would step into the starting center position. And just over his last 10 games, I know this doesn't sound great, but Kevin Love's been averaging 7 points and 4.7 rebounds. And there's a stat for rebound effectiveness, rebound efficiency for rebounds per minute. And Kevin Love's in the top 3 for rebounds per minute. So if Bam is out, he should get more minutes. And if they keep his line around 6 rebounds where it was at, I can see him hitting that pretty easily with Bam out. And scoring, he's going to take some 3-pointers. He's going to take a lot of shots. If they have his line low for that, that should be a good look. But definitely rebounds I like for Kevin Love. So that's my 6 picks. It's just 2 games, a really small slate. If you are just taking a break while all this madness and blowouts and your superstars are resting and you got bench players coming in, the rotation's getting wider for a lot of teams. I don't blame you. And for someone who's giving out picks and wanting you to watch my video, I probably shouldn't be saying that. But I'm just being honest with you guys. It's not getting any easier, and it won't be getting any easier for the next week. So if you are putting in bets, I hope you guys are doing well. And thank you all for your continued support. Feels like forever ago now that I started this channel, but it's only been 3.5 months. I guess that can feel like forever, but I've put in a lot of work. I've almost filled up my journal with notes from the start to the finish. And I already got some new ones ready to fill them out. So God bless you all. I hope the best for all of you. It's the final round. I'll catch you guys on the next one if you decide to keep checking out NBA for the rest of the next week. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. Bye.